Hello, and thank you for watching. Today we are learning about the Canon ImageRUNNER 1435iF. We will start the training by looking at the exterior of the machine. What's up top? The top of the machine holds the Automatic Document Feeder, or ADF for short. This scans the original image to copy, scan, or fax. The ADF is also great for scanning in multiple sheets of paper or two-sided documents. Page 1 is face up when sliding through the top. If you lift the cover of the ADF, you will find the flatbed scanner. To use this, place the paper face down to the top left corner of the glass for single-page scanning or copying. This is great for odd sizes, books, or other specialty media. The toner cartridge is located behind the panel on the front of the machine. Drop down the panel and then pull out the old toner. Rock the new toner cartridge back and forth to slightly shake the toner off the sides. Then insert the new cartridge into the same slot. Next, we'll take a peek at the paper trays. The base model of this machine holds one paper drawer. One ream or one package of paper fits in this drawer. Place it in the paper tray and then adjust the blue guides to butt up next to the paper. The machine will detect paper size automatically. For letterhead and pre-printed paper, place the paper in the tray face up for single-sided or face down for double-sided. The base model of this machine also has a multi-purpose tray. This is a fold-out tray on the side of the machine. Fold down the multi-purpose tray to load paper, and then fold the tray up to the capacity line. Next, adjust the blue side guides next to the paper. For letterhead and pre-printed paper, place the paper in the tray face down for single-sided and face up for double-sided. You can also print on envelopes through this machine. Envelopes should also be put through the bypass tray. Place them face down with the short edge into the machine. The crease of the flap should be towards the back. Also, please note to keep the flap closed when feeding into the machine. If you're using any custom media such as cardstock or labels, it is important to let the machine know what type of paper you're throwing through it. The reason for this is it will open up the rollers a little bit wider so paper can slide through, and it will adjust the heat temperature to make sure that nothing gets too hot or warps. To find the paper tray setup, select the Paper Selection/Settings button. Then select Paper Settings and press OK. Next, select the paper drawer, such as Tray 1 or Multi-Purpose Tray, then press OK. Select the paper size, then press OK, and then select the thickness, and then press OK. By default, plain paper or everyday 20 to 28 pound plain paper is the default selection. The next section we will look at is the operating panel. Select the Status Monitor button to view status and history of prints, copies, faxes, and check on paper and toner levels. Select the Reset button to cancel settings and restore back to default settings. Select the Back button to go back to prior screen. Select OK to choose different screen options. The arrows around the OK button can be used to navigate through the screens. And lastly, the Counter Check button we can press to find our meter readings. Select the Two-Sided button as a shortcut to make two-sided copies. Select the Paper Selection settings to adjust paper tray settings. Use the keypad to change copy quantity or dial fax numbers. Select Clear to clear out a number field. If machine authentication is turned on, select the Login button to log in or out of the machine. And next, use Secure Print to release secure or confidential print jobs. In the last section of the operating panel, we can find Energy Saver to wake the screen or put the machine back to sleep, Menu, which we can use to access screen preferences and other settings, the Start button. Once settings are chosen, like copy settings or scan settings, we can select this to start the job. And lastly, we can select the Stop button to cancel a job in progress. In this next section, we will cover copying. To start a copy job, place the document in the document feeder ADF or on the glass and then press Copy. Enter the number of copies needed. Specify any additional copy settings such as density, zoom, and paper tray. Press the Start button to begin the copy job, or press Stop if the job needs to cancel mid-print. Next, we will go over faxing. Place the document in the document feeder or on the glass, and then press the Fax button. Enter the fax number or select destination from the address book. Specify any additional fax settings such as density, resolution, sharpness, or double-sided. Press Start to begin the fax transmission. TX or outgoing fax result printouts are set to fail only by default, so you will receive a fax confirmation only if it fails. Press the status monitor to view status or history of the transmissions. The next section is scanning. Again, we will place our original document on the scanner, whether it be up top on the ADF or the flatbed scanner. Select the Scan button to view the scan screen. Select the scan destination. This could be an email, a file to go to a specific folder on your network, or into a USB or flash drive. Then specify any additional scan settings such as scan size, color, density, double-sided, or file format like PDF, TIFF, or JPEG. If scanning to email, subject, message, and reply can all be changed as well. Press the Start button to begin the scan transmission. Next, we will dive into the print screen. To send a print job, begin with an open document at a computer. Select File, Print, and then choose Printing Preferences or Properties to access the print driver. This is where we can find all of our additional settings. Here is an example of what a print driver looks like on a PC or Windows computer. In the next few slides, we will go through the print tabs in the print driver. The first tab is the Basic tab. This goes over page size, output size, which is the size of the piece of paper for the finished product, page layout, for example, how many pages fit onto one side of a piece of paper, like 2 on a page, 4 on a page, 8 on a page. We can choose one-sided, two-sided, or booklet, binding location, or which direction should the page turn, left to right like a book, or top flipping up like a calendar. Collating and grouping is also another option on the Basic tab. This is where we can choose to collate or keep in order as sets 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or group, better yet known as uncollated, would put all of page 1 together, then put all of page 2 together, then put all of page 3 together. This machine is a black and white, so it will print in black only. The second tab is the Page Setup tab. This includes page setup options from the Basic tab, such as page size and layout. Additionally, it gives options for manual scaling and orientation. The third tab, named Finishing, includes page setup, binding location, and a few other options from the Basic tab. The fourth tab is Paper Source. This is where we can choose paper selection, where we can choose to print from the same tray or pull from multiple drawers. Paper source, picking which specific paper tray we're printing on. And paper type, if we're using envelopes, labels, or anything other that's custom. This will allow us to specify before sending over to the machine. The fifth tab is the Quality tab. This has something called the objective, or what type of document are we going to be printing. This can prioritize graphics, images, or lines based off of style. There's advanced settings that also go into resolution, toner saving, and several other quality options. And the last tab is Additional Settings. This is where we can choose to save a profile or preset as a favorite setting. Turn on Settings and then select the Add button to create a new profile. And lastly, we have Output Method. This option is to send a document over as a regular printout, or from here we can choose to print a secure print job, which allows the user to create a password protected job to send over to the machine. This concludes the training for the Canon ImageRUNNER 1435iF. Thank you so much for watching. For supplies, repairs, and additional questions, please contact us at 952-925-6868 prompt 1 or email serviceandinfo@loffler.com. Also, please visit our website, loffler.com, for additional user guides, manuals, and videos. Thanks and have a great day.